So I figure we'll go from that Lucasfilm to another Lucasfilm. Patty Jenkins, she's going to be doing Rogue Squadron, and I love that she's going to be doing this. She said that the wisdom of the crew from Lucasfilm that came to her and the way they approached her, she said it was impressive.
Okay.
Because they actually did research. They didn't just come up and say, hey, we'd like you to do a movie. Which one would you like to do? Because in some ways that's kind of booty. Instead, they came up to her with an actual plan. And they said, hey, we'd like you to do a film. Is there anything you're thinking about? She's like, I don't know. Like, what do you have? And they say, well, we've got this thing called Rogue Squadron that we think that you'd be good at. And when I talked last week about her father and growing up on an Air Force base and things like that, that's actually a big deal. That it's like they knew this about her. They knew that this would be the cookie. Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. Exactly. So the idea that you've got a crew like this, I mean, again, those last maybe 3 or 4 Mandalorian episodes, in my opinion, replace episode 7 from the movies any day of the week. Like, I'm good with that, and get rid of Rise of Skywalker and whatever. They
Don't
could be
get
done
rid
better.
of it.
No, get rid of them and redo them if you want to. I love the idea of a Rey. I love the idea of a Rey and a Finn and a Poe. I love the idea of those. But they were done poorly. And you got to admit, anybody has to admit they were done poorly.
I love the weird thing that they were doing where they would connect and they were able to talk
and then
to each
they
other.
Completely dropped it at the end. Yeah, that stuff, cute. And then just all of a sudden they can teleport lightsabers between each other? Go on.
It was quirky, but I liked it.
Quirky? I think corny is the word you're looking for.
Fine.
Anyway, they came to her with great wisdom, she says, and approached them with that. And she says that she went into more detail about it. She's been trying to make a movie about Chuck Yeager for at least the past 3 years, she said. Chuck Yeager is a guy who actually just died December 7th of this year. He's the first guy back in 1947 to have broken the sound barrier.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, back in 1947 he did that. So she's been wanting to make a film about him for a while, and now she kind of gets
her wish,
an opportunity to do that.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that means that we're going to see one of the characters in there actually break some kind of a record. I think that would be actually really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the passion that she has for this movie actually gets me choked up. You know what I'm saying? You could hear it.
I know.
I can't wait to see this.
Is it confirmed that it's a movie?
Everybody keeps on asking me that so much that I'm actually starting to doubt myself. Okay. You know how that happens sometimes?
I know.
It is.
I think I asked you last week and now.
Oh, yeah, you did. But lots of people have asked me about this. No. From what I understand, it's supposed to be a actual movie. Okay. Not a series, a movie. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I can be wrong. I'm not perfect. I'm only Professor Bill, which is sometimes a synonym. But anyway.
I was going to make a joke there, but I'm like, just let it go.
Oh, go ahead.